Greetings from the land of Canada. My name is Matt, and today, I'm gonna be playing on the MinceRaft server, and some shit went down that sucks. Like, this has been a very, very bad day for me. As you can kind of see in the sky, it's hard to see. I added glowstone to that, so the sun looks a lot different at night. It actually looks pretty sick. It's not as bright as I wanted it to be, which means I'm probably gonna end up putting either more glowstone, or I'm gonna put glowstone outside of it, so it sort of looks like fire that's shooting off of it. But essentially, the reason why this has been such a shitty day is because it started off. Get out of my face! How are you not burning to death? Oh, that's right. I've got pretty much an umbrella for this guy. That sucks. So the reason why it's been a really shitty 2 hours. I logged onto the server. Actually, no, the whole thing was pretty bad. I logged on a server and I said, okay, I gotta go get some glowstone for the sun, and I go and explore in the Nether, and eventually it takes me back to the hub, and I'm sitting there on a pathway that's like, it's sort of near the hub. I didn't look down the pathway, I only looked up it, and I saw that there was glowstone up the pathway. So I'm like, okay, let me go get that. And the thing about the pathway is that it cuts off. And there was a ghast on the end of the pathway, and he shoots down at me. So the fireball goes all the way down the library, the pathway, and it hits the library, and it sets it on fire. So I come back with my glowstone, and half of the place is on fire, and I had to put it out again. And it wasn't that bad. It was only half. It was only like one wall of the top floor. But then what I did is, after I got all that stuff and I came back, I just walked in, and it's all gone again. Me and Kyle's brother, put it out. It was just this wall. What the fuck? Okay, give it a second. Okay, I'm just gonna join this. I'm just gonna go to a single player world, just to hang out. Yeah, let's go here. Why not? So essentially, I'm just gonna wait until the server gets back up. I think he might be doing maintenance on it, but essentially, what happened was that I AFK'd in the library after we cleaned up that one wall. And one thing that I've noticed in 1.3 is that ghasts still shoot at you even if they don't see you. Proof of this, I was just sitting in the hub, I was sitting in front of a minecart, and I just hear a ghast start shooting. And there's nobody else in the Nether with me. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Guys, there's a ghast that's shooting at me and he cannot see me. And they didn't believe me. They're like, really? Stay where you are. So then they went. What the hell is this thing? Oh, spawn creeper. So then they didn't believe me, so they came back from their place, and it turns out there was a ghast in their portal room that was just shooting downwards at me, and he's drilling a hole, like, through the place. And they finally killed him, and then they were like, okay, that's how it happened. Because what happens, I went AFK in the library, in the top floor. I'm going to see if it's working now. It sometimes does this. One sec. Yeah, see? I AFK'd right here. I went AFK right there and just started standing around. And then what happens is I come back here. I come back, like, because the thing is I AFK and AFK means away from keyboard. And that means that I left because my friend came over and we went and ate dinner and worked out and stuff. And then I came back here and I noticed that Minecraft was open. And I was at the pause screen just like this, looking down. And I go and I X out Minecraft. I exit out, and we start watching videos for like an hour or two, and then I log back in, look around, and the whole thing is gone. It's entirely gone. And I was freaking out. I was like, holy crap, it's finished. It is done. The library is over, just because like 1.3 books are 100 times harder to make. So I was freaking out, so I got Matt and them on the server, and they're like, okay, dude, this is a little bit ridiculous. What happened? And I'm like, okay, I don't know what happened. Check the server logs, because there's no way that this was caused by me. Turns out, 4 minutes after the library got set on fire, I disconnected. So that means that, like, do you know how incriminating that looks? That looks incredibly bad for me. So they were like, okay, dude, fix this or we don't have a library. And I was like, okay, I don't know how to fix this, dude. I seriously don't. Because they thought it was completely my fault. Like, I AFK'd here and there was like a open thing here that the gas shot at me. But turns out, since gas can shoot at you through walls now, I don't know about them, because they seemed a little bit more chill after that. They were like, oh, okay, that's new. That's sort of stupid. So I fucked up a little bit. This one wasn't as bad. This was not as much of my fault as it was before. But new rule, no AFKing in the nether. Seriously, no more of it. Because you could be sitting down there at the blaze spawn and a gas could be shooting at you and you wouldn't even know it. So that's a new rule on the server, is no AFKing in the nether. Because now the gas can shoot through walls like that. Either that or it's just a crazy glitch. Because essentially what happened is I was just standing right here. And I could just hear gas just spamming shots at me, just insanely, like it was crazy. So now that that's sort of over with, since this is new 1.3, the update for the mod for backing up the server, because he had one mod on it that continuously backed up the server every single time, like every 15 minutes or something. And that was basically keeping the place like in case something bad happened. And he was going to back up the server because that's kind of ridiculous. This is the fact that a gas can do that. But what's up? What happened was yeah, it's just like, no, we don't have a backup. So somebody either has to fix this or no more library. And right now it's not looking like there's like I'll do it. I mean, I'll try to do it, but if you really think about it, it used to just be sugarcane farms, and that's it. Oh, it's over. Just you know, sugarcane farms, and you're good. Like, you don't need to do anything else, because that supplies you with as many books as you want. But now, you need a wheat farm, you need a cow farm, and you need a sugarcane farm, because you need leather now to make books. And you need to farm cows with wheat. So you need a cow farm and you need a wheat farm. And that would literally take weeks for me. So I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not committing myself like 5 hours a day farming things to fix one room in a video game. You know, that's to be completely honest, it's not like I don't want to sound like a dick, but it's not exactly worth my time. I mean, it's a big fuck up, all right? It was a huge mistake, but I just don't think that the punishment is is proportional to the crime, because if I'm going to be wasting like dozens of hours getting this back up just for it to have the possibility of burning down again, I don't think it's worth it. So I'll try. I mean, if somebody else is willing to do this with me besides just me, like say Dard comes on, he's like, okay, here, like I'll do it with you because I already have a wheat farm, I already have a cow farm, then I'll help. But if it's only me doing this, it's like, sure, it's somewhat my fault. It's kind of like you were there, you're to blame, but it was an accident, okay? It was an accident. You can't. It sucks. It kind of sucks. And then to top it all off, this is why, number one, this is the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing why it was a shitty day. Then to top it all off, I'm just sitting on top of my on my castle, and I aim down with my infinity bow. I say it's infinity because like oh my god, you know how hard it is to get an infinity bow. And I shoot an arrow down, and for some reason it lags and it hits behind me, and I fall into my lava moat, and I lose 3 incredibly awesome bows. That was a hiccup, by the way. I lost 3 incredibly awesome bows. I lost a full silk touch pick and half of a efficiency 4 unbreaking 3 pick. I lost a full set of diamond armor, a full set of gold armor. So that's incredibly demoralizing for me, because I'm like, fuck, you know, I just lost so much stuff for the dumbest reason. and I have to deal with this, you know. So this has been a really, really shitty day on the MinceRaft server. I'm not gonna lie. So, hope y'all enjoyed. I mean, you don't really enjoy a video like this. You sort of just sit there and go, "Wow, that sucks." But I don't know. If you got any enjoyment out of it, you're an asshole. But this sucks. Well, good news is there's a new member on our server, David Brown TV. Not familiar with his stuff. I do remember I did a Battle Dome with him once. That was cool. Maybe you guys know him better than I do, but yeah. Be nice to him. Make nice to David Brown TV. Awkward. Okay. Seems things are getting a little bit awkward, so yeah, I'm gonna end the video. We'll have to move. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Peace.